Okay, any pains or injuries before we start? That's okay. Sitting up tall. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow, level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your low back are tight, please elevate and sit up on some blocks or some blankets so that you can find a comfortable cross-legged position with a lengthy tall spine. All right, palms face up, fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, let your shoulders broaden. With the lips gently touching, start to regulate your breath by breathing only through your nose. And let your inhales even out with your exhales. Smoothing out the breath, quieting your mind. Three ohms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer on front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart, chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Sarva Vushtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyendraha, Bihyendraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up, fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. And then chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the side of the head, back of the neck. Release back to center, dropping your right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. A few more rounds. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. Chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor, neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hand support to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. And back to center again. Across your shins, take the opposite crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up to extend. Exhale, twist to the right. Come back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Take back up, other side. Back up again. Legs forward, forward fold. Draw back up to center with your hands. Outer rotation. Walk your hands slightly further back. Lift the chest, broaden your shoulders, gently looking up. And then flex through your heels so that maybe the heels come away from the floor. And then point the toes, keep the shoulders opening. Flex your feet again. And then gently release your heels to the floor. Come back to a more neutral spine. Right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. And then with your left hand, arc your left hand forward to grab the outside of the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw forward toward the right leg. Take it back up. Left hand to the floor, right arm up. Side bend over to your left. Then arc your right hand to reach forward to the outside of the left foot. Lengthen and draw forward over your left leg. Take it back up. Walk your hands slightly back behind you. Lower to your forearms. Once you have your forearms down, lift your chest. Broaden your shoulders. Kiss your shoulder blades toward each other so your upper back is engaged. First, looking forward, chin toward the chest. And then again, flex your feet to engage your legs. And then if your neck is strong and healthy, if you want to draw the head back, and drop the head back. So this is your assisted fish pose. Lift the head again. Disengage your legs. Let the hands come to floor as you lift. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Draw the heels in. Grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward. Start to release. Left hand comes to the floor for support. Right hand gently pressing your inner right thigh away from you. So you're going into the inner right thigh stretch, inner right hip stretch. Release, switch sides. Right hand down, left hand gently press your left thigh away. Release. Extend the left leg out, step the right foot down. The right hand behind you. Left hand to grab the right knee and twist to the right. Come back to center. Keep the legs. Counter twist to your left. Release, switch legs. Extend the right leg out. Step the left foot down. Roughly, legs are 90 degrees. Left hand behind you. Wrap the right hand to your left knee and twist to your left. Inhale, release, back to center. Counter twist to the right. Come back to center. Step the right foot down through a yogic squat. Make your way forward and then back to a down dog. Walk it out side to side. All right, come back to stillness in your down dog. Raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Kick up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your left arm. Kick back up. Stepping your right foot forward. Low lunge. Raise the arms up high for high lunge. So in your lunge position, your back heel is off the floor. Arms up high. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside, 3 times. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Touch your hands to the floor for a low lunge. Then keep your left hand down, right arm up to twist. Right hand comes back down. Warrior 1, ground the back heel. Rise up. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Right hand to the inside of the foot or elbow to the knee to modify. Left arm reaching up. Take it back up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg for triangle. Right hand to top of the shin to modify. Right hand to the floor if you can touch down. Take it back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back plank. Inhale 1 breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, even higher. If you have full extension of your arms, you can take it here. All the way down, child's pose, seat toward the heels and folding forward. Down dog. From the down dog, inhale, raise your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Left knee in towards the nose and round. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick back up. Stepping your left foot forward, low lunge. Steady your balance. Raise the arms up high for high lunge. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside, and then touch your hands down in a low lunge. Then keep your right hand down, left arm up to twist. Left hand back down, warrior 1. So ground the back heel and rise up. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Side angle, modifying elbow to the knee or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Take it back up, reverse. Triangle, lengthen out the left leg, left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. All the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, lower all the way down to your belly, hands alongside the rib cage. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, a little bit higher. Exhale, almost all the way down. Inhale, even higher. If you have full extension, take it. All the way down, child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. and then down dog. Inhale, right heel up, right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up, knee comes into twist, touch your left arm. Kick back up, stepping your right foot forward, low lunge. Arms up high, high lunge. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, lift the gaze upwards. Come back to neutral. Hands together in prayer. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms forward. Round just a mid and upper back. Chin toward the chest. Lift the head to a neutral spine. Inhale here. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale. Square back to center. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Twist. Stay twisting. Right hand behind you. Half bind. Left arm, outer right knee to twist. All the way up and around, reverse warrior. Extend it, side angle. Left palm face down, reach forward. All the way back up, reverse warrior. Extended triangle, lengthen out the right leg. Left palm face down, reach forward. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, push up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick it back up. Knee comes into twist. Touch your right arm. Kick it back up. Stepping your left foot forward, low lunge. Arms up high. High lunge. Wrap your hands back behind you. Interlace, non-dominant thumb on top. Lift the gaze upwards. Release, take it back up. Hands together in prayer. Non-dominant thumb again. Press your palms forward. Round just your mid and upper back. Chin toward the chest. Lift the head back to neutral. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, square back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, square back. Exhale, twist, stay twisting. Left hand behind you, half bind. Right arm, outer left knee, and twist deeper. Inhale all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Stretch out your left side. Extended side angle. Right palm face down. Reach forward at an angle. Take it back up. Reverse. Lengthen out the left leg. Extended triangle. Take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Right knee outside of the right arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist, touching your left arm. Kick it back up. Draw the right knee in toward the nose and take it to a pigeon. Land the shin to the floor. Walk your left knee further back. Walk your hands back. Elongate through the spine. On the exhale, you're going to roll it forward and then lift to roll it back up 3 times. Exhale, roll it forward and then roll it up. Roll it forward. Stay rolled forward. Walk your hands forward. Stay on your fingertips. So you're tenting your fingertips, strong through your fingers. Lift the elbows away from the floor. And as you start to bow forward, you're going to stretch to the underside of your shoulder joints. If you have the range, maybe your forehead can touch down. If not, your forehead just hovering in space. But make sure that your arms are active. Your underside of your arms are lifting away from the floor. You're on your fingertips. So your shoulders should feel openness through the underside of your shoulder joint. Then start to walk your hands over to your left side. Left forearm comes to your floor in a diagonal for support with your right hand. Continue to reach forward and toward the left side and keep tractioning your fingertips against the floor to stretch your right side. Shakil, walk further to your left. Keep walking. Yeah, the entire torso angles to the left. All right, we're going to take it to the other direction. Walk it to center and then walk it over to the right. Right forearm comes down for support, angling your arm and your torso to the right. Left hand reaching forward and to the right side. And now you should feel a nice stretch through your left side. Left arm, left shoulder, left ribs. Begin to walk it back to center. Lift the torso back up. With your hands supporting against the floor, press your fingertips down. Lift your chest. Gently lean it back into back bend. Keep your left toes pointing back actively. Use the top of the left leg pressing against the floor for resistance so that you can lean the upper torso back for a nice back bend. Begin to release. Hands to the floor. Tuck the left toes under. On the inhale, raise your right leg up. Open up the hips and bend the right knee. Stay here for a couple of breaths, allowing the right leg to get some release. All right, then re-extend the right leg, square off, stepping your right foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Then lean the torso forward to a diagonal. You don't have to go too low. So your legs are in a triangle shape. You're leaning your torso forward. Take it back up. Keep the right leg extended and lean it back into a back bend. Come back up to vertical. Bend the right knee, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Half moon. Right hand forward about a foot. Look off to the right side. Begin to step it back. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Left knee outside of the left arm in touch. Kick back up. Knee comes into twist. Kick back up. Draw the left knee in for pigeon. Once you land the shin to the floor, walk your hands back. Lift up to elongate. And then on the exhale, you're going to roll forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll forward. Stay forward folding, and then reach your hands forward. I should be facing this side. With your fingertips on the floor, you're going to reach your hands forward and take full extension of your arms. Now, if your forehead can touch down, fantastic. If not, just hover in space. You should feel that openness to the underside of your shoulder joints. Arms are lifting away from floor. You're on your fingertips. All right, start to walk your hands over to the right side. The torso angles over to right as well. Right forearm comes to the floor, left hand reaching forward and to the right side, so you're getting a stretch to your left arm, left shoulder. Actually, Rebecca, switch arms. Yeah. So you feel a nice stretch to your left arm, left shoulder, left ribs, left hip. Begin to walk it back to center and switch directions. It's your left arm that comes down, right hand reaching forward and toward the left. The entire torso angles to the left. So you should feel a stretch, your right arm, right shoulder, right ribs. All right, begin to walk it back in. Lift back up and stay here in the pigeon. You're going to use the resistance of the top of the right leg, pressing against the floor. Point the toes back. Press your hands down and lean the upper torso back for a back bend. And begin to release. Ground the palms to the floor. Tuck the right toes under. Inhale. Kick your left leg up. Open up the hips. Bend the left knee. Stay here for a few breaths. All right. Re-extend the left leg. Stepping it forward. Warrior one. On the inhale, lengthen front leg. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Inhale, lengthen, reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching up. Keep the left leg extended. And then start to lean the torso forward to a diagonal. Take it all the way back up and lean it back into a back bend. Come back to vertical, bend the front knee, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, half moon. All right, break. Step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Come towards the front of the mat. Once you come to the front of the mat, let the feet separate about mat's width distance. The left hand comes to the floor, creating a tripod. Bend your left knee, keep the right leg extended. Raise your right arm up to twist. Release, switch sides. Right hand comes down. Bend your right knee, keep your left leg extended, and raise your left arm up to twist. Left hand comes back down. Turn the heels in, toes out, yogic squat. Hands together in prayer. Now, if your heels don't come down, right, there could be several adjustments you can do. If your heels are too close and you cannot draw the heels down, you can always walk them wider. Now, if your toes are pointing forward and you can keep the heels down, turn the toes out. So feet wider, toes turn out. For most of us, that should possibly be enough adjustment to get your heels down. If that's not available, right, you're still on your tiptoes, cannot get the heels down, then keep your hands on the floor for support so that you don't lose your balance. All right, staying here, just get some hip opening. All right, take the hands to the floor, start to lift the seat. Turn the heels back forward, line up the heels with the toes. Then coming out of the pose by bending at the knees, let the seat drop a little bit. Lift the head, lift the upper back. Spine is neutral. Shift the weight back toward the heels and through the strength of your quads and neutral spine. Make your way up to standing. And then once you're standing tall, extend the arms out and up. And then side bending over to the right. Take it back to center. Side bend to your left. Back to center again. Step the left heel in toward the center line. Pick up the right knee. Right hand to right knee. Left arm out to the side. If you have better extension, it's yogic toe lock, and extend the right leg the best you can, and then open up the knee or the heel to the right side. Now, what's important is, if you decide to grab the big toe, you should still be standing up tall. If you cannot fully extend the leg, you can always keep the knee bent with the yogic toe lock. Otherwise, you want to fully extend. What you do not want is to round the spine and lean forward like this just to grab the big toe, right? So most important here is the standing vertical line with your body. Then, once you have your balance and the lengthiness of the spine, you can open up the knee or the heel to the right. All right, square back, step the right foot down, walk it out side to side. All right, then again, standing tall, stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee, left hand to knee, right arm out, standing tall first. Then if you have better extension to take the yogic toe lock, then take it and extend the left leg forward. Once you have all the extension, then you're ready to open up the knee or the heel to the left side. All right, begin to square it back, step the left foot down, walk it out side to side. All right, come back to center. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Sole of the right foot, inner left leg, above the knee joint or below the knee joint. Once you have the footing in place, arms up and out in a wide position. Gaze is toward the floor ahead of you so that you can keep your balance. Right? It can be to the floor or straight ahead of you, your choice. Raise the arms up, step the right foot down, chair, hands together in prayer. Twist to your left. Hook the right arm to outer left knee. Make sure then you check your knees and your feet are lined up. And then press your right elbow to outside the left leg to twist deeper. On the inhale, square back. Lift up, lengthen out the legs, slightly tilting back for back bend. Then come back to vertical, stepping on the right foot. Pick up the left knee, tree pose, second side. Start to break, arms up, stepping the left foot down, chair, hands together in prayer, twist to the right, hook the left arm to outer right knee, and twist. Inhale, square back, lift up, lengthen out the legs, slightly tilting back for back bend. Back to vertical again, stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Left hand to the right knee, right arm reaching back to twist. If you have better extension, left hand to outer right foot and extend. Keep twisting. Release, square back, stepping the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward. We're going to come right back up to chair. Bend the knees, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Right hand to left knee, left arm reaching back to twist. Release, square back to chair. Exhale, dive forward. Crow pose, hands to the floor, knees to back the arms, shift forward to balance. Or yogic squat if you're not taking the arm balance. I'm waiting for Shaquille. If you held it for an hour, we'll be here for an hour. All right, walk it back to down dog. That was nice. That was nice and steady. More steady than I've ever seen you do it, so it's good. All right, left leg up. Step the left foot forward, crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Take extra padding as you need. Walk your hands top the thighs and lunging your hips forward. Once you set the base and you are ready, then arms up, Venus Mudra. Release your hands to the floor, gate pose. Turn the right heel in 90 degrees and keep your toes tucked under. And then stand on top of the right knee. You're facing the right side. Step the left foot out and turn the left toes in a little bit so you can flatten the foot to the floor. Palms face up, arms are parallel to the floor. Side bend to your left. Left arm to left leg, right arm overhead. Take it back up, side bend the other direction, right hand to the floor, left arm overhead. Make your way back up, combining a camel pose with this gate pose. So, taking the palms to your lower back, your fingertips are rounding the top of the glutes. Draw the elbows back, broadening your chest. Lean the hips slightly forward, and with that leaning of the hips forward, upper torso leaning back, you can stay here in this modified position with your hands supporting your lower back. Or you can take the right hand to the right heel, left arm overhead. Take it back up. Draw the left heel back in, step the left foot down. Your left leg is roughly 90 degrees. Then you're going to dig your left shoulder underneath your left knee. You're facing forward toward the front of the mat again. Hands are either side and supporting here and just bowing forward. If you have more range, right hand grabs the left ankle, right elbow coming down and going deeper. Now the objective is eventually you thread the left shoulder further and further underneath the left knee so that the head can go behind the foot. All right, let's break, release, make your way back up. Frame your left foot with your hands. Rotate your right heel back, pyramid. Lengthen over your left leg and folding forward. Use your blocks if you need. Revolved half moon and bend your left knee. Right hand comes forward about a foot from your left toes. A little bit off to right side, you're in the diagonal. Then shift forward to balance on the right hand, left foot. Right heel is reaching back. Left arm is reaching up to twist. If you then want to bind left hand to right foot, revolve Tripadasana. All right, let's step it back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to the belly. Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward, forearms come down. You want to grab opposite elbows to line up shoulders width, and then take forearms back down to parallel. Then check that your shoulders and elbows are roughly lined up, vertical line, so you have 90 degrees with your arms. And once you're set there, press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, and that will flatten your lower back. Then press your forearms down to lift your chest for the upper mid-back bend. Gaze is slightly toward the floor ahead of you, maybe about 2 feet, so that the back of the neck is roughly neutral. Then start to press into your hands. Lift the elbows up for a modified cobra. So it's a little bit lower than a regular cobra. And begin to release. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands back, slowly transitioning into child's pose. Feet toward the heels, stretching your lower back. Down dog. Right leg up. Stepping your right foot forward. Crescent moon. Left knee comes down. And then lunging forward, getting into the stretch of your left quads. Then when you're ready, arms up. Actually, I should stay on this side. So now I'll be facing you when we do gate pose. All right, release your hands to the floor. Turn your left heel in 90 degrees so that you can stand on top of the left knee. Walk the right foot further out and turn the right toes in so that you can flatten the right foot to the floor. Take the arms out, palms face up. Side bend to the right. Right hand, right leg, left arm overhead. Take it back up, side bend to the left. Left hand to the floor, right arm overhead. Take it back up. Camel pose variation. Hands to your lower back, so your palms to your lower back and your fingers rounding the top of the glutes. Draw the shoulders open, lean the hips slightly forward, lean the upper torso back. You can stay here supporting with your hands, or your left hand to left heel, right arm up and back. Take it back up. Then draw the right heel in. Right leg is roughly 90 degrees. And then start to dig the right shoulder underneath the right knee. So either hands to either side of the right foot and just bow forward. If you have a little bit more range, left hand to grab the right ankle, left elbow coming down. Keep digging the right shoulder further and further underneath the right knee. And maybe the objective eventually to get the head behind the foot. All right, beginning to break, lift back up. Then frame your right foot with your hands, rotate your left heel back, and then lift it back up into your pyramid. Using your hands to block if you need. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding forward over your right leg. Revolve tap moon. Bend your right knee. Left hand comes forward about a foot from the right toes, a little bit off to left side. Then as you shift forward to balance in the left hand, right foot, left heel is reaching back, right arm is reaching up to twist. You may remain here or binding, right hand to left foot. All right, starting to break, step the left foot all the way back, take it up and around, reverse warrior, and then hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank, lower all the way down, and then coming into Sphinx once again. Measure it out, opposite elbows, forearms down, then press your belly and lower ribs to the floor, forearms down to lift your chest, chin is slightly toward the chest, gaze is toward the floor ahead of you. Think about the back of the neck being more neutral than in a cervical back bend. All right, begin to tuck the toes under, forearm plank. When you're ready, on the inhale, press into your forearms and your toes to lift the hips into forearm plank. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Walk your hands back. Child's pose. Then lift the torso back up. Take the seat to one side. Extend the legs forward. Step the feet to the floor about 2 fist distance. Uh, Flatten the foot to the floor, grab the front of the shins, and then lean it back into the roundedness of the spine, chin toward the chest. And then inhale, lift, broaden, gently looking up. 2 more rounds. Exhale, round it back. Inhale, lift and broaden. Exhale, round. Lift and broaden. Stay here in more neutral. Walk your feet in together. Wrap the left arm around the shins. Right hand back behind you and twist. Take it back to center. Switch arms. Wrap the right arm around the shins. Left hand back behind you and twist. Square back. Grab the back of the legs. Shift back toward the sacrum. Raise your shins. If you tend to round the spine a lot, think about lifting your chest, leaning the head back slightly, looking up at a slight angle. So think about a neutral spine. Once you have the steadiness of that, release your hands, arms forward, and then count for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the feet to the floor, tabletop. Hands come back behind you. And lift. And take the seat back down. Same setup. Grab the back of the legs. Shift back. Raise your shins. Find a more neutral spinal position. And then fully extend the legs. Either keep your hands supporting or free up your hands. Staying here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, inverted plank. Legs stay extended, hands come back behind you, and lift. To the best of your abilities, if you can manage to step the feet to the floor, fantastic. If not, your toes are off the floor, that is okay too. Try to keep the legs extended and lift the hips for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the seat. Seated forward bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Gently forward folding, grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins. Make your way back up. Step the feet to floor, mat width, pivot to your heels, hands supporting behind you, and then windshield wipe your knees side to side. So your feet have to be pretty wide. Make sure you have about mat width. Otherwise, you don't get enough range of motion into your hips. The next time you draw your knees over to the right, stay there, sit up tall. Start to rotate to face the back of the room. Right hand stays to the floor for support. Left hand reaching toward the back of the room and keep crawling the fingertips further and further back as you bow forward. You don't have to flatten all the way down to the floor. In fact, if you give yourself a little bit of distance away from the floor and supporting with your right hand, you can actually keep crawling your left hand further and further back, and that will allow you a little bit more space to deepen in the fold. All right? If you flatten all the way down to the floor, there's nowhere to go. All right? If you give you a little bit of space, keep crawling your left hand further back, there's still a little bit more space to bow forward into. So that will give you more depth within the pose. All right, make your way back up. Keep the legs as they are and gently counter twist to the left. Come back to center, support with your hands, lift the knees, and then recenter your seat. And then again, windshield wipe your knees side to side. And the next time you draw your knees over to your left, stay there. Sit up tall, rotate to face the back of the room. Left hand grounds to the floor for support. Right hand reaching further and further back. Keep crawling the fingertips against the floor. And then again, leave yourself a little bit of space to deepen into as you keep reaching your right hand further, further back. Bow forward even more. All right, walk back in. Keep the legs as they are. And counter twist to the right. Release your hands, lift the knees, recenter your seat, extend the legs forward, gently lower onto your backs. Hug the left knee in, left arm stays out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, your choice, and then recline twisting, rolling over to the right side. Take it back to center, switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. Take it back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana. Final relaxation. Feet are separated, toes turned out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes closed, and let it all go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. Rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. When you take your seat, taking a non-dominant shin on top, and then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, as shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Ah. hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information at the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.